I'm pleased to serve as House Majority Whip. I want to thank our Speaker, the leaders of this Congress for the tremendous leadership they have been giving to this very, very critical issue. Now, the leader mentioned the position taken by Richard Nixon during his presidency as what would be required for us to get rid of our dependence on foreign oil. He was not successful, in large measure because of big oil and their friends in the Congress taking the short view. Along came Jimmy Carter some years later, making the same proposal. He was not successful because of the industry and some members, their friends in the Congress, taking the short view. Our current president, his last two State of the Union addresses, said that we must get rid of our dependence on foreign oil. We, once again, in this Congress, would not like to see the industry and their friends in the Congress limit us to the short view. We want to pursue a resolution and a creative resolution of this matter. Now let me say to my friends, if I may borrow from the words and thoughts of our next First Lady last evening, when she talked about treating everybody with dignity and respect, even those with whom we do not agree. And so I want to say to you that I will treat all of you, drill now and here, with dignity and respect, but I just don't agree with all of your positions. Why? Because we are on the brink of creating a new revolution in America. We have a grand opportunity to secure our nation, to create new jobs and new economies, and to protect the earth and its resources for future generations. Democrats are working toward an energy independent future for America, an energy industry ripe with opportunities that are as diverse as we are as a people. It starts with our homegrown and American-owned energy. This initiative invests in ways to grow, produce, transport, and store biofuels that will power our cars and trucks while creating American jobs and new economies in rural communities from coast to coast. I want to give you just one small example of what this Congress is trying to do. We've heard the debate over whether or not we ought to pursue ethanol because of what it might do to food and the food chain in this country. The fact of the matter is, corn is not the only way to get there. We have learned that from Minnesota and South Dakota, and it's so interesting to me to see two states like that using as their source of ethanol something like switchgrass. The last time I went to a supermarket, I didn't see any switchgrass. Yet, we are pursuing energy independence in those two states when switchgrass is a native plant to my home state of South Carolina. Yet, we do not use any of it. When I was a kid, sugarcane was everywhere. Today, it is nowhere. Yet in Brazil, 80% of their industry, of their energy, is coming from sugarcane. This Congress recognizes that in order for us to get to energy independence, there must be a smorgasbord of resources, and we will pursue it in a comprehensive way. And those who will limit themselves to the short view, we will see you at the end. Thank you, and Godspeed.